A cold spotlight glowed across the massive America's Got Talent stage as a tiny shadow stepped forward, so small the judges leaned in before they even saw his face. Viewers watching at home instantly felt something shift, that rare moment when you know something extraordinary is about to happen. And if you're watching this video right now, make sure you hit like and subscribe, because this is one story you'll want to revisit, one that proves courage can come from the most unexpected places. He was 12-year-old Miguel Santos, a soft-spoken Filipino kid from Cavite who looked like he was carrying the weight of his whole country on his shoulders. He gripped the microphone with both hands as if it might slip from his trembling fingers. Miguel wasn't dressed like a typical AGT contestant, no glitter, no flashy jacket, just a neatly pressed white polo, black trousers, and his school shoes polished until they shined. Simple. Pure. Honest. When Simon Cowell looked up and saw him, he softened, the way he rarely did on TV. "What's your name, young man?" Simon asked gently. "I'm Miguel, sir," he whispered. "And? I'm here to sing something very important to me." "What will you be performing?" Miguel swallowed hard. "Lupang Hinirang, the national anthem of the Philippines." A murmur rippled through the audience, surprise, curiosity, even confusion. It's one thing to sing a hit song. It's another to stand alone before millions and perform a national anthem, with no room for mistakes, no musical theatrics, just truth. But Miguel had a reason. Backstage earlier, he had held onto his mother's hand, tears threatening to spill. "Mama, what if they don't like it?" he asked. His mother cupped his face gently, her fingers warm against his trembling skin. "Anik," she told him, "you don't sing to impress them. You sing to honor where you come from. You sing with your heart. And your heart is strong." Standing on stage now, Miguel remembered her words. He took one last breath, closed his eyes, and began. The first note floated out clear, pure, and impossibly steady. The stadium fell silent. Camera operators froze. Even the judges stopped moving. It didn't sound like a kid trying to prove something, it sounded like a soul opening. His voice rose with every line, trembling not from fear but from emotion. Images of his journey seemed to shape every note, waking up at dawn to help his mother sell pandesal, practicing in their tiny living room where the electric fan rattled louder than his voice, singing during school flag ceremonies while classmates giggled, yet still he sang, because he loved it. Halfway through, the camera caught Simon Cowell wiping the corner of his eye, subtle, almost hidden, but real. For the first time in years, he wasn't judging. He was listening. The anthem built into its final powerful lines, and Miguel lifted his chin, pouring everything, every sacrifice, every hope, every dream into the last soaring note that echoed through the hall like a prayer. When the music faded, there was no immediate applause. Just stunned silence. Then, as if pulled by something bigger than themselves, the entire audience slowly stood up. A full standing ovation. People clapped, cried, and held their hearts. Miguel's eyes widened. He looked so overwhelmed, so small in that giant moment, like he couldn't believe what was happening. His mother backstage began sobbing, covering her mouth as crew members comforted her. Heidi was the first to speak. "Miguel, that wasn't a performance. That was a gift." Sophia leaned forward. "I felt the pride of your entire country in your voice." Howie nodded, emotional. "You reminded us of something we sometimes forget, that music isn't just entertainment. It's identity." Finally, Simon spoke. His voice was unusually soft. "Miguel, I don't often say this, but today, you moved me. What you did took bravery. You honored your people with such sincerity. And I think they're very, very proud of you." He reached toward his buzzer. "You deserve something special." And with a powerful slam, the golden buzzer exploded. Confetti burst from above, raining down on Miguel like a miracle. His lips trembled as he looked up, tears spilling down his cheeks. Backstage, his mother ran toward him, wrapping him in the tightest embrace. The crowd roared louder with every passing second as the two of them stood there crying, covered in gold. It didn't matter that he wasn't singing a chart-topping hit. It didn't matter that he was just a kid from a small place so few people had heard of. What mattered was the heart behind it, the courage to step on a world stage and honor home. That day, people across the world, Filipinos, non-Filipinos, strangers from every corner, felt something powerful. A reminder that no matter where you come from, your roots, your story, your voice, they matter. And as Miguel walked off the AGT stage, hand in hand with his mother, one thing became clear. You don't need to be famous to make a moment unforgettable. You just need to be brave enough to use your voice. If this story touched your heart, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone who needs a reminder that dreams can rise from anywhere and sometimes, from a child who simply believes.